Nigerians Police Inspector General brings back notorious police unit, Sars. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The Inspector General of Police, Outcry Baba Usman, has revived the notorious unit of the Nigerian Police Force, which was disbanded last year after Sars protests. The Special Anti-Robbery Squad, Sars. Sars was notorious for brutality, extrajudicial killings, and human rights abuses. In a statement obtained by Sahara reporters, the IGP was said to have released new terms and conditions on the operation of Sars officials. The police force also made phone numbers available for citizens to report harassment. According to Baba Usman, Sars has been reformed and the new rules of engagement are stated below. No Sars personnel is allowed to interface in any civil matter. They are not allowed to interfere in cybercrime, Yahoo. No Sars personnel is allowed to conduct a stop and search exercise unless there is a distress call from victims or members of the public. They are not allowed to be involved in commercial matters, debt recovery, landlord versus tenants issues. They are not allowed to interfere in any social relationship cases, marital matters, boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. They are strictly for armed robbery and kidnapping cases. Also, citizens are encouraged to report cases of harassment by any of its officials to the following office: DIG, Department of Operation. Their phone number includes 080-370-25670, IGPX Squad 090-260-2690-0729, 080-7866-2130, 081-7407-1000. For SMS, 090-3227-8905. For WhatsApp, 090-3562-1377. Last October, there were massive protests in some states that Sars, largely organized by youths, to call for an end to police brutality. They also demand that Sars, the police unit notorious for human rights abuses, extrajudicial killings, and other atrocities should be disbanded. But during the protests against police brutality, the Nigerian police unleashed more terror on peaceful protesters in many parts of the country, including at the Lekki toll gate in Lagos, the epicenter of the struggle. The repressive regime of Muhammad Buhari was forced to disband Sars. It thereafter introduced the Special Weapons and Tactics Team, which many Nigerians described no different from the disbanded Sars. Meanwhile, the Police Inspector General Baba Usman once said the disbandment of Sars has created a vacuum in policing the country. He added that morale of police officers in the country had been low since the Sars protest in October 2020. Wow. Okay. On this case, this particular story always troubles anything linking SARS issue, and unfortunately, this is now in October. It's going to bring a lot of bad memories. But we hope that these people have changed. They have been, coordinated. They have been, apart from being rebranded, they have also been trained on how to go about their issues. It is not just enough of putting out the numbers to call for harassment or SMS or WhatsApp if you're harassed. It should be what kind of orientation have they received? What kind of training have they received? I hope that at the end of the day, we will not be dealing with a problem we tried to solve last year. Exactly at this time last year, we were still trying to solve or get the attention of the government to solve this issue. And I also pray that as it has been promised by the commissioner, I pray that this time around they do their duties diligently. They do not stray from their line of duty. They do not go against the people that they are supposed to protect lives and property for and now turn against them. We just hope that they have learned from last year, because a lot, like I said in the beginning, this brings back a lot of bad memories. I tell you, some families are still grieving. believe it or not, some families are still grieving. But that is not the case now. We just pray that our heroes, the peaceful protesters that were affected, we pray that their protests were not in vain, that we will not at the end of the day need to come together for another protest. We just hope that the orientation given to them and the training that has been given to them, I want to believe a training was organized to talk to these people, to train them on how to go about their activities without infringing on fundamental human rights of those they're supposed to protect. I just hope at the end of the day, what happens is that they do not in any way make us remember the past, which we already are remembering, because this particular information is coming out, or this particular act is coming in October, where a lot of things happen. They were never disbanded. They only changed their slogan and name, and they are still killing and abusing people. Well, this honest government, from inception, it has been back and forth with most politics. Wonderful. The same tactics, same style, same corruption, and same guys and same extortion. Well, we cannot say that right now. Like I said, we are going to be. We only have to be positive and pray that it doesn't lead us to another October 10. And all of us, I know what October 10 represents. We should please. Press release, no plan to bring back. Sars says IG with trending news to the contrary, absolutely false. The attention of the Nigerian police force has been drawn to a false news report making the rounds online and offline, suggesting that the Inspector General of Police IGP Usman. Wonderful. This is one of the reasons Twitter was suspended, that they had planned to return notorious police units, SARS, to continue killing and harvesting of human organs as usual. Nigeria will boil again, maybe this time bringing Nigeria to an end. We say no SARS return. A lot of people are going to kick against it because, of course, we do not expect after what went down. A lot of people were affected. Believe you me, a lot of people were affected. A lot of people, they were affected. Those that were not killed, those that were not injured, the trauma of being there and having that, even if you are not even there, the trauma of you watching those videos, man, the images are still there. They are still very, very there. And so we not expect the public to accept this developments with a wide open arms. They are going to kick against it until they have proved themselves that they have really been orientated and their modus operandi has changed, and they are now going to work for the better for all of us Nigerians. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen till I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.